Hey, and welcome to another episode of Full Metal Singles. This is going to be a fun one today. We've got the debuting Jake Cameron up against the returning Joseph Olivas. It should be really interesting. And I don't really have much banter to get going here, so I'll just bring in the players. Um, Introducing first, with a record of no wins and no defeats, we got Jacob Cameron. Jacob, how are you feeling today, and how are you feeling about facing Joseph?
Feeling good. I've been following the league for a while now. I've been watching matches and playing matches like while watching them. So I'm feeling pretty confident. Joseph is very good, so there is that factor. But I am I'm coming into this basically with a clean slate, so I'm gonna be making a good first impression.
So I'm going to take out Jacob and bring in Joseph. Joseph, it's good to have you back. How are you feeling about taking on Jacob? Yeah, Jacob.
I'm just happy to be back. Um, yeah, I don't want to underestimate anyone, and I also don't want to underestimate the power of the wheel. So I'm just hoping that luck falls in my favor, and I also want to just continue having fun with these because I like being competitive about these games, but I hope that fun comes first for me.
Yeah.
So let's have a good game,
And
Jacob.
yeah, and we'll say this is this is your first time actually playing as someone who's not a champion at the moment. So should be interesting. First time in a while was what I should say, but yeah. But
Yeah.
but let's bring back in Jacob. Myself down here. Um, But with that, how round one is going to work is going to be 10 questions in 10 different categories. If you go perfect, then you get a bonus question. But everyone gets three repeats and one challenge. If you do have yeah, and but most of all, have fun and keep your hands on screen because those are the two most important rules anyway. Um, that the first question is going to come in science fiction. Name one of the two races that Alexander finds on Earth after traveling 800,000 years into the future in 2002's The Time Machine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Jacob.
I said Knox. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
Joseph.
No blank boards. Human beings.
The correct answer is the Eloi or the Morlocks.
Oh, I
Um,
was close. I was kind of close.
yeah.
Yeah.
Question number 2 comes in the realm of comedy. In Superbad, what is the name that Fogel used on his fake ID? And I will give a shout out to Tim Smith who wrote um route this match for me as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joseph.
I am McLovin.
And Jacob.
Ditto, McLuffin.
McLovin is correct. Next question comes in the category of westerns. What year saw the release of El Dorado starring John Wayne? Ten, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Jacob.
I said 1958.
Joseph.
And between two, I said 1967.
1966 is the correct answer.
Dang it.
The next question comes in the category of biblical epics. Who played Moses in 1956's The Ten Commandments? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Joseph.
Charlton Heston.
Jacob.
Charlton Heston.
That is correct. Next question comes in coming of age. Who directed 2007's Juno? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Jacob
Jason Reitman.
and Joseph.
Also Jason Reitman.
Jason Reitman is correct. The next question comes in the category of sports movies. What famed wrestling family is the 2023 movie The Iron Claw about? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Jacob
The Von Erichs.
and Joseph.
I still have not seen this movie. I just said Cena.
Von Erichs is the correct answer. The next question comes in the category of crime thriller. Who is the leader of the prison gang The Sisters in The Shawshank Redemption?
Are you looking for a character name or actor name?
Our character name.
And is first name okay?
Yeah, first name's okay. Five, three, two, one. Pins down. Joseph.
I think his full name. I think I know his full name, but I didn't want to risk it, so I just said Boggs.
Jacob.
I said Darla. I'm wrong.
Boggs is correct.
Yeah.
Is it Boggs Diamond?
I'm not gonna lie. Tim only put the first name. I don't know what his last name
Okay,
is.
okay.
Yeah. In the category of MCU, in what U.S. state does Natasha's family live in while stealing secrets for the Russians during '95 in Black Widow? And five, four, three, two, one. Jacob.
Ohio?
Joseph.
I said California.
Ohio is the correct answer. And just quickly, yes, his last name is Diamond.
Okay.
Next question comes in the category of action movies. In what year did Captain Archibald Whitwicky discover Megatron and the Allspark in the Arctic Circle in 2007's Transformers? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Joseph.
Shot in the Dark, 1910.
Jacob.
Also shot in the dark 1916.
The correct answer is 1897.
Ah.
And your
Who's fair
final
leader?
question. And your final question comes in the realm of Disney animation. Who voices the lead role of Aladdin in Disney's 1992's Aladdin? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Jacob.
No blank boards, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph.
Also, no blank boards, Ronnie James.
The correct answer is Scott Reiniger. He was in Full House,
Okay.
but at the end of round number 1, Jacob is in the lead with 1 point and with 5 points. Jacob is in the lead with 5 points. Joseph is on 4 points. As I bring up the wheel, and basically how round 2 is going to work, I'm going to bring up a wheel. The players will spin. If they don't like the first spin that they land on, they can spin again for a mulligan. And you'll get 5 questions with 2 points apiece, which do have multiple choice as well. In that, but this is the primer spin. But Jacob, you're on the lead. Do you want to defer to Joseph or spin first?
I'll defer.
So, Joseph, this is your first spin. And it lands on top 10 domestic box office movies of 2010. Do you want to keep it or spin again?
So, just a clarification, these are questions about movies that were in the top 10 highest grossing films of 2010. It's not the whole decade.
Yes, it's just the ones that were in the top 10 box office of that decade. So,
Okay. I'm gonna take it, please.
get rid of the wheel. All right, your first question in domestic box office movies of 2010. In Iron Man 2, what dangerous substance is powering Tony's arc reactor in his chest, slowly killing him?
Multiple choice, just to be safe, please.
Yep, your multiple choice options is it A, palladium, B, uranium, C, tritium, or D, galadium?
Palladium.
The palladium is correct for a point.
Nice.
Next question is, what is the name of the daycare that Andy's toys got donated to in Toy Story 3?
I'm sorry, can you repeat it? It was cutting out a little bit. Technical repeat, please.
Yep, that is not a problem. What is the name of the daycare that Andy's toys gets donated to in Toy Story 3?
Okay. Sunnyside Daycare.
Sunnyside is correct. Next question is, what is the name of the forger on Cobb's team in the movie Inception?
This time I'll ask for a repeat, please.
Yep. What is the name of the forger on Cobb's team in the movie Inception?
Eames.
Eames is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question is, who is the director of the Bank of Evil that Gru goes to for a loan for his plan to steal the moon?
I'll ask for multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options is it A, Mr. Klein, B, Mr. Parks, C, Mr. Perkins, or D, Mr. Grant?
Can I hear a repeat of the options, please?
Yep. The repeat of the options is it A, Mr. Klein, B, Mr. Parks, C, Mr. Perkins, or D, Mr. Grant?
I'm gonna say C.
C, Mr. Perkins is correct. And your final question is, what does Dumbledore leave Ron in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1? Five, four,
Multiple choice,
three.
please.
Yep, multiple choice options is it A, a copy of the Tales of Beedle the Bard, B, a Illuminator, C, the Sword of Gryffindor, or D, the Golden Snitch?
The Sword of Gryffindor.
That is incorrect. Jacob for the steal. What does Dumbledore leave Ron in Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1? Is it A, a copy of Tales of the Beedle the Bard, B, a Illuminator, C, the Sword of Gryffindor, or D, a Golden Snitch?
Is it B, final answer?
B is correct, the Illuminator. With that, that puts Jacob at Joseph at 10. Jacob goes up to 6. So I bring back the wheel for Jacob's spin. And the spin is in. And it lands on movies directed by Kevin Smith. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
I'd like to spin again, please.
And this, you must take what that lands on this time. And it lands on Joseph Strength of directed by Joel Cohen.
Okay.
Cohen. Cohen. I think I pronounced it right the first. As I go back up to the top here. Right. Your first question and directed by Joel Cohen. In Fargo, Jerry meets with Carl and Greer, giving them an Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra and half the ransom, which he claims is how much?
Oh man. Multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options is it A, $50,000, B, $60,000, C, $70,000, or D, $80,000?
Is it A?
A is incorrect. Joseph, I'll give you a
Yeah.
repeat of the question and options. In Fargo, Jerry meets with Carl and Gear, giving them an Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra and half the ransom, which he claims is how much? Is it A, $50,000, B, $60,000, C, $70,000, or D, $80,000?
$80,000.
$80,000 is correct. Uh, um, Next question is, what is the name of Pete's cousin who lets the trio of escaped convicts sleep in his barn in Oh Brother Where Art Thou that later rats him out to the sheriff?
Oh man. I've seen this one too. Multiple choice, please.
Is it A. Bart, B. Wash, C. Clarence, or D. Lewis?
Can I hear the options one more time, please?
Yep. Is it A. Bart, B. Wash, C. Clarence, or D. Lewis?
Is it B?
B is correct for a point. Um, Next question is, during a bowling night at the bowling alley, Walter shows up 20 minutes late bringing a crate of him revealed to be a dog. What kind of dog does he say to the dude he thinks it is?
A Pomeranian.
That is correct for 2 points. Next question is, um, after Anton breaks into Moss's trailer, going through the trailer, he goes into his fridge and takes out what and sits at the table waiting for him to return home. Realize it doesn't actually say what movie this is.
Multiple choice, please.
Just give me actually, I'll pause it. I'll give me because I realised the question didn't actually have the name. All right. One. All right. In No Country for Old Men, after Anton breaks into Moss's trailer, going through the trailer, he goes into his fridge and takes out what and sits down at the table waiting for him to return home.
Okay, I don't know how specific you need me to be, but like he takes out the thing of milk. Final answer. I don't know if it's a jug or if it's a carton. It's milk.
Milk is just what we needed.
All
That
right,
is correct.
yeah.
2 points. And your final question is, what was the directorial debut of Joel Cohen?
Oh. Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Raising Arizona, B, Miller's Crossing, C, Barton Fink, or D, Blood Simple?
Can I get the options one more time?
Yep. Is it A, Raising Arizona, B, Miller's Crossing, C, Barton Fink, or D, Blood Simple?
Oh, okay. Blood Simple. Final answer.
That is correct for a point.
That round was testing landmines with a hammer. I've seen some Cohen, but not nearly enough.
But with that at the end of round two, the scores are at the moment Jacob is on 12 points. Joseph is 1 point behind on 11 points. So it's still a fairly close game. As we go into round 3, so yeah, down to the bottom. Round 3 is basically the IMDb round. So there'll be a 2 point, a 3 point, and a 5 point. The 2 point question is going to be year, genre, and lead actor. The 3 pointers are year, plot, keywords, and director, and I'll get more into the 5 points when we get there. But Joseph, actually, Jacob, because you're in the lead, do you want question set 1 or question set 2?
I'll take 1, please.
No. With that, Joseph, you are behind, so you'll go first on this. So your first question is: the year is 1993. The genre is comedy romance, and your lead actor is Bill Murray.
Groundhog Day.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Jacob, your 2 point question is: the year is 1992. The genre is crime thriller, and your lead actor is Quentin Tarantino.
Reservoir Dogs?
That is correct for 2 points. As we bounce back to Joseph for his 3-pointer, the year is 1998. Your plot keywords is childhood friends and hybrid sport, and your director is David Zucker.
Basketball.
That is correct for 3 points. Bouncing over to Jacob, your 3-point question is: the year is 2002. Your plot keywords is lottery ticket, con artist, and heist, and your director is Kevin Bray.
Can I get just the director's name one more time?
Yeah, Kevin Bray, Bray.
Millions, final answer?
That is incorrect. We're looking for the movie All About the Benjamins.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that.
With that, we stay on Jacob for your 5-point questions. And basically, for your 5-point question, I'm going to give you the genre, and you get to pick 3 clues out of year, director, actor, or actor/actress, same thing, co-actor/actress, and plot keywords. So your genre, Jacob, is comedy. What 3 of those options would you like the clues for?
I would like year, director, and plot keywords, please.
So your genre is comedy. The year is 1981. Your director is Bob Clark, and your plot keywords is high school boys, club owner, and sex.
Porky's, final answer.
That is correct for 5 points.
What year did you say that was, Malcolm?
81.
Okay, I want to challenge that it's 82. So the movie that question is
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Coming back from that challenge, we've determined that it was limited release in 81, but its wide release was actually 82. So Joseph's challenge is successful. He gets kept challenged. We're going to throw the question out. and give him a new one. Alright, so we're back in. So that question was thrown out. So Jacob, your new question is your genre is adventure, comedy, family. What three options would you like?
Year, director, plot keywords, please.
The year is 1985. Your director is Tim Burton. Your plot keywords is bicycle, nightmare, and manchild.
Can I get the keywords one more time? I'm sorry, I just want to
Yep.
hear them again.
Bicycle, nightmare, and manchild.
Beetlejuice, final answer?
That is incorrect. We're looking for Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, man, yeah, that makes sense.
But with that, at the end of that is the end of the match, and your winner is Joseph. I'm going to take Joseph out for a minute, but Jacob, unfortunately, didn't pull out the win today. But how are you feeling?
Dang, I almost had him. I'm not ashamed with what I did. You know, I think I did pretty well. Could I have done better in Cohen? Sure, but that was not really my strength. I said myself, it was literally like, is this right? And I got more right than I was expecting. So I guess it just wasn't my day, but my day will come.
But is there anyone out there that you'd like to take on, or you just want to wait and see who you get put up against next?
I'm not really in the habit of calling people out. The last time I did that, I got destroyed. So I'm just going to see what happens. I have a few people that I have in mind, but I want to see what happens first.
Yeah. But that is, I'm going to take Jacob out and bring in Joseph. But Joseph, how are you feeling on pulling out the win on your return to Full Metal?
Very glad that Jacob picked the other number because I also did not know all about the Benjamin, so I got really lucky in that one. I am a little disappointed that I did not get to spin first because then if he had the top 2010 box office things, even if he respun or taken it, he could have had that or Kevin Smith movies, and then I could have gotten Cohen. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Uh, um, Good game, Jacob. Thank you for picking the Batman movies because I needed an excuse to revisit The Dark Knight, and that movie's awesome still. Um, I felt good. Um, I I think it, had I taken just a few seconds more with the Deathly Hallows Part One question, I might have gotten it. But I was trying to remember the scene where Ron was with the sword, or with the um, or with the Book of Beetle the Bard, but I hadn't. I wasn't too sure about that, but maybe had I thought about it a little more, I could have remembered he does use the light deluminator in the
Yeah.
tent with Ron and Harry. But anyway, I felt good about it. Yeah, I'm looking over my mistakes in round one. They're so close off of El Dorado, and yeah, that's on me also for not having seen the Iron Claw yet, and also Black Widow is not a terribly memorable MCU movie. But anyway, this was still good. Uh, Jacob still kept me on my toes, and that's always fun to experience.
But is there anyone out there you'd like to take on, or you just want to wait and see who you get put up against next?
I am willing to wait and see who I get. I am down to play almost everyone.
But with I'm going to drop Joseph out. That is the end of Formula Singles for today. We'll be back again with another match I believe the next match I plan to release after this is Brian versus Chris, but there'll be a match. There'll be some random matches happening. But until next time, that is the end of this for today. It's time to go.
Come on, come on.